Maybe next time, guys. Aight? Holla. What's going down? Are we gonna crack open a can of Smack Daddy on this huntsman here, or what? She is fizzing. Ha! Put my mad skizzles to the test. Let me just lay a little dragon fizzazzle on him. You heard? You heard? Look out, Nix, cause the drag is on the sizzle.
Woods. Things ain't all bad, but they sure ain't good. No bathroom, no hot tub, not even a bed. If it wasn't for the P-Dog, we'd all be dead. Yo, check it out, cause I'm...
Shut up!
Just stop it! Every episode, it's the same damn slang or rap! Stop it, Disney! You're not hip! Okay. I'm fine. You sure? Yeah. Yeah, I'm good. I didn't know. The outdated slang would have been this bad. Fucking Disney! Alright, let's do this. After this, you need to get out of this sex dungeon. Anyway, welcome back to the King's Reviews. Today is a return to animation, and we're covering the first season of American Dragon, which debuted back in 2005, back when Disney was obsessed with capitalizing on millennials like myself who wanted teenagers in cartoons to have superpowers. Regardless, let's just get this over with, shall we? Hold it right there, huh? Just what the hell do you think you're doing, furry? Oh, no! What do you want? Isn't living down here in this damn sex dungeon enough torture? Well, if you're going to question my greatness, I'm sitting down here to listen to your dumbass review. Besides, Minnie is resting. Huh? Whatever. Sean, start the transition. The supernatural is real and must be protected along with the people of New York from the Hunts clan to other dangerous threats to the world by the American dragon Jake Long, who inherits this responsibility from his grandfather. So throughout this whole series, he must balance his normal school life with his dragon one. Yeah, so you think this first season would have that as the ongoing main story, right? Maybe give us some good character development, help Jake grow as a person, right? Right? Nope, absolutely no, because all in 21 episodes I've watched, Jake and the story don't matter, unless they have to. But even then, all of the lessons Jake learns, all of the development we get to see him go through, just gets thrown out the window like nothing ever happened. You don't believe me? Okay, well check this out. Jake has had a crush on this blonde girl named Rose all throughout this whole first season. But he doesn't know that she's actually the Hunts girl trying to kill him and vice versa. But when the truth is confirmed to him, how does our hero take this earth-shattering news?
Sorry. It is.
Yeah, he just pushes her away. Because drama. No, nothing else. Just drama. Instead of trying to figure out how he can move on from this knowledge, or maybe how Rose can try and make him understand the pressure she's under, Jake just says, "Fuck you!" Now, in superhero films and shows, when the protagonist finds out that their crush or best friend is a criminal, this creates a unique struggle, which changes and challenges the relationship. We've seen it in Batman, Spider-Man, hell, even Episode 6, Return of the Jedi. This kind of struggle was taken to a whole nother level when Luke had been told by his masters he had to kill his own father, but he chose not to do that and instead wanted to bring him back from the darkness, redeem him, and that was 30 goddamn years ago! Oh, BTW. The revelation actually doesn't come back to the main plot to be resolved until the last episode. I rest my case. I don't mean to sound harsh, okay, I do, but if you wanted me to be engaged throughout this first season, then follow up with something engaging. Don't just have it turn into Boruto filled with filler episodes that just ignore the plot and bring it to a screeching halt only for the next couple of episodes to finally remember, oh, that's right, we had this. Next. Oh God. Almost every core character in here is just loud or stereotypes. No. I mean it. No one has anything that makes them remotely interesting or stand out. Except for Grandpa Long and Foo Dog, because they were the only saving graces of this first season. Trixie and Spud, they're just stereotypes. One is a ghetto loud girl who spits all of this slang and raps, and the other one is just a dumbass who has his heart of gold moments in the right episode. Those are Jake's friends. Yeah, I know. I'm as shocked as you are. The Lawns are your usual boring family. Jake's dad. He doesn't know that his son is a dragon or that his wife comes from a lineage of dragons. So he's pretty much, ignorant. He doesn't know anything. He gets one episode where he tries to spend time with his son on a camping trip, and he just goes through the motions. Embarrassing him, teaching him lessons that become useful, and then by the end, succumbs to the rap. It's Jake's mom, who's just there to support Jake in his struggles, while also telling him, while his grandpa may seem a little weird and kooky, he does mean well. And then there's Jake's sister. She's just the little sister who also can turn into a dragon, kind of, and looks up to Jake. She's pretty much just that. Don't get me wrong, she's very adorable. But nothing. Lastly, there's Rose. A blonde, bland love interest who's, as I said earlier, tasked with hunting Jake for her final test to be a full inducted member of the Hunts clan. This right here should be the interesting yet dynamic relationship of the series. Hell, it's quite easy to not have this be fucked up. There are many ways you can take this, but what did they do? Nothing. We got nothing. Every episode that Rose is in, Jake just flirts with her, he's shy, when he has a chance to talk to her, she's off with some other guy, or when they finally do get to dance with each other, and then somehow they are slowly becoming a couple, but you haven't noticed it, and then by the end of the episode where She wants to talk to Jake after he learns her identity, and then she finds out his identity. What does she do? She leaves! Yeah, no. They don't go and meet each other to try and figure this out, maybe to get answers, or how are they going to be a couple when they're tasked with killing one another, or just being on polar opposites. None of that! Jesus Christ. Fanfics have made better fictional love stories than this. The action is okay. It's nothing special, but there is some pretty good choreography, and I can tell the animators really did put a lot of effort and passion into making these fights have some zing to them. The problem is, I don't really know what to say about them. They're just there, but they were entertainment, so that's good enough for me, I guess. The music is forgettable. Every track, it's just forgettable. But at least it's not the theme song. I don't like it. I'm sorry. The art style, this is where it's kind of a mixed one for me. On the one hand, it's so bland, my eyes consistently kept getting a migraine from just looking at it. There was nothing about it that stood out. Nothing about it that made my eyes jump out of their sockets to admire all of that effort. Nothing. But, on the other hand, this is the best Jake design. I'm sorry, Season 2 Jake design. You're good, but this design, it's much better than yours. And, I would rather look at it than whatever you're supposed to be. I don't want to seem like I hate people who loved this first season. I don't. This is just my own stupid opinion, and you're more than welcome to disagree with me and make arguments, but this is not how you make timeless cartoons. But what's important is that I finally, after a week of going through the most challenging show to review in my life, it's done. Everything in 21 episodes was outdated, not interesting, but most of all, the slang, the characters, and just the lack of appreciation for the main plot and favor of more filler episodes just made this difficult to finish in one sitting. Could Season 1 had been a hit? Yes, absolutely. If it would have done what other shows at the time were doing, like Kim Possible, for example, if it had been like that, then it would have been a massive, timeless hit. But it doesn't matter because it was a hit nonetheless. I'm just happy that Season 2 came along, it improved on the problems, it made the characters three-dimensional, and it actually felt like what they were trying to do in Season 1, but now they were granted permission to do it. It just sucks that they weren't allowed to continue. Still, though, I will give Season 2 a watch. Maybe someday I'll review it. Come back to this, if this gets enough views. Click, click. But just judging Season 1 on its own, what we have right here is an example on how dated and out of touch Disney at the time were with their fans. Oh, shut up, 90s boy! Give your damn score before I backhand you! Actually, no! I'll just show you this Jake and Foo Dog Rule 34 pic!
Go to church.
Ah! Why? What's wrong with you people? Oh, you asshole! Fine. I give it a 6 out of 10. I was going to go 5 in the original script. But there were things that helped move it up an extra point. Things like Grandpa, Foo Dog, and 4 really decent episodes that showed that this series had potential to be what Season 2 ended up being. But instead, no. I just hope to God I never have to see this shit again, because if I do, if I have to touch this shit again, I'm going to lose it! God, I need something good to cover right now. Kuma! What's on my schedule? Next is a review of that Batman the Animated Series episode with the Grey Ghost. And, in June you're covering some obscure show from the 2000s that has a girl in it? I don't think Kim Possible qualifies to be obscure, Kuma. No. Hold on. I found a clip for it. Oh. Oh, Lord, yes! I feel like Jesus!
Sitting in between the middle of a demon and an angel, they're the best of friends, leading me to different ends. The choices that I'm facing right now destroy everything, or simply myself, yelling all night long.